see, fellow members, and guests. Early this April, I walked into an audition room at the CAZT casting studios in LA, wearing my suit usually reserved for Speakers League. The previous day, I had been selected to audition for a new web series project called Speechies. From what the audition information stated, I was going for 3 characters in the series. The first was this guy named Nima, who was described as quiet, shy, hardworking, and awkward with girls. All things I'm not. The second character was Bruce Mack, an energetic, in-your-face, unsure of which gender he's attracted to, sophomore or junior. Maybe not so much. The third character was named Bhaskar, who is dry, intelligent, intellectual, a 60-year-old man in a 15-year-old's body, is interested in politics and science. These character descriptions seemed kind of interesting to me, but what was really interesting was the premise of the series. You see, Speechies is kind of like The Office, except instead of about the unusual staff of a paper company, it's about the unusual speech team of Paul U. Brand High School. To get an idea of this, imagine a mockumentary sitcom, except about us. Could it get any more perfect? With all these points of interest put together, I was excited to audition for the project. I walked into the audition room, and the audition turned out pretty well. The directors took one look at the suit and immediately told me I was only going to audition for the latter character. And I was like, well. But anyway, they had me monologue about why math is more important than women for a couple of minutes. In the show business, we call this improv, short for improvisation, and it's very similar to our impromptus, so you guys can feel rest assured that you guys are performing improv whenever you do impromptus. That shows up in all sorts of film and theater auditions, and it can land you great roles if you use it right. Anyway, my monologue about the benefits of math over the opposite gender was very well received. The directors broke into laughter when I was finished, and I walked out, I'm going to get this job. Fast forward 1.5 weeks. I'm sitting here by my email, and I haven't gotten anything. And I was like, oh well, they probably found someone better than me. I'm just a poor, unknown actor. But they got me, and they said, on April 21st, I got an email that said I was cast as Bhaskar. Now, Bhaskar is kind of an unusual name for a white boy like me, so first they changed it to Armin, which is also kind of weird for me. In the end, they decided that my name would be Price, which happens to me kind of often in show business. I mean, I guess my name just fits me, but probably more often than not. Price. Anyway, shooting began in June. I quickly realized that this was no small cast. Rather, I was a member of a class-sized ensemble. The story of Speechies revolves around the cash-strapped speech team called the Narwhals at Paul U. Brand High School. I don't know why we're called the Narwhals, but this is our hand sign. Narwhals. Anyway, the Narwhals suffer for money because Principal Lerma, who wanted to be a dancer when he was younger, diverts all the school's arts funding towards the drama club, who is putting on a production of The Lion King. Consequently, the put-upon team mentor, Joey Walden, has to deal with money problems and an oddball team of kids who range from awkward to over-enthusiastic to sardonic to goth. My character fits right in, considering himself the most intellectual person on the team. Although he treats the others cordially, he secretly thinks they're all idiots. No reflection on you guys, this is not really me. The only one I have much respect for in this series is Monica, who is a self-obsessed, seemingly unintelligent senior at Paul U. Brand, who shows her academic side by beating me at chess in one episode. Monica is played by Jin-Hee Jung, who is the first person I'd actually seen on the big screen prior to working with. She was in Pitch Perfect. Who you see? Pitch Perfect? Pitch Perfect. She was in Pitch Perfect as Becca's roommate, Kimmy Jin, the sullen Asian. She doesn't actually know how to play chess, but she's given me a run for my money in Words with Friends lately. Other than she, the cast is just generally made up of unknown actors like myself, who are trying to build up their resume with projects like Speechies. We had a ton of fun shooting it over the summer, and now we're all excited because it's coming out on Sunday. To get you pumped up for that, I brought along the official trailer, housed in my beautiful computer here. Even though I don't talk much in this trailer, rest assured that I do talk a little in the series. Enjoy the trailer.
Why is speech team important? Well, that's a good question. I'm glad you asked. Speech is important because it gives the voiceless a voice. Okay, it gives these kids from all walks of life a platform to stand on and express themselves. I can't imagine the school without it. Okay! The school cut our funding again, all right? What do you say?
Why are you yelling at Joey about our funding? This is something to do with Lerma, okay?
The thing is, I have to cut the funding for Speech Team, okay? Because the drama club needs money right now. They're putting on a production of The Lion King, and they don't even have stilts right now.
Joey, what is this? This isn't in the budget.
This is insane. This is the only school in the world that doesn't have any budget for an academic club.
So, how are you liking Speech so far?
That's pretty cool. I didn't know it was like acting and stuff.
You take a breath and you begin the journey.
A speech team is important, but not just because it gives these kids a voice or a platform. It's important because it gives them the opportunity to be themselves. Let's gather around, circle up, and we're gonna do some warm-ups.
I really need to work on my HI.
Oh yeah, you do HRs.
Yeah, just said that. So, yeah, okay.
So I made a brief roadmap. Debating humor.
Before this, they didn't have somewhere to go, but now they belong somewhere. They're Speechies.
So what, it doesn't even work?
This is worse than the jock straps. This never happened at my old school.
Thank you all for listening to my speech today. Speeches will be premiering on YouTube on Sunday. Make sure to watch it. Madam MC.